Are we going to start talking about other topics that we held back for so long? Because I thought about some yesterday and I was like, yeah, we've got to wait for Aki.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
What about toilet etiquette?
Toiletiquette. That sounds interesting.
It's toilet etiquette.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I wanted to discuss about it because I wanted to know what your practices are when you go to public bathrooms. Because I've got a very specific routine that I do when I go to a public bathroom. And I used to be the guy who was like, I'll just hold it till I get home.
Oh,
Right?
definitely not.
But then I didn't have a bathroom for a while, so that I just proceeded to only use public bathrooms for a good period of my life.
Yeah.
And now I have a very specific routine about how I go about it. So, what do you guys do when you approach a urinal, a public toilet?
I proceed to take my pants off.
Go on.
This is as soon as he enters.
I literally just take a leak.
He hasn't entered the urinal yet.
Hold on, I'm so confused. I just take a leak and then go wash my hands.
No. When you're shitting. When
I'm shitting.
Specifically shitting?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you mean? I just take a shit.
So you don't do any.
Nothing
do any
different to
prep
at
work.
home
I
to...
sit down and do
Don't
a
clean
shit.
anything.
Nah.
I'm going to say the same. Like, I would go in a very similar manner to how I'd go at home. I'd just be a bit conscious of people being there.
Yeah, that's the only
So,
thing.
like, I'd feel a lot more comfortable if there was no
I
one
do
in.
try and time my shits when there's loud noises going on.
Yeah. Or, like, if it's a quiet cubicle or quiet public toilet, I'd wait till, like, the single person in there left or something.
Yeah, I agree
But
with
if
that.
at the end of the day, if you got to go, you got to go. So
You gotta go.
if it's busy,
but if
you just let
I have the
loose.
opportunity to wait until a better moment, then I will.
Yeah, because like no one wants to
I
hear
feel
it.
like Liam's the
but
kind of guy that
they'll
gets
live.
paper and puts it around the toilet seat.
Are you one of those people? Liam?
This is the thing I wanted to talk about. Was that
Okay.
you guys don't clean the toilet seat at all?
No.
No. What the
What's
fuck
the-
is this?
So you
That
don't
was
clean the
disgusting
toilet
to
seat at all.
watch.
You don't think
No.
about how there's been a million gross fucking men sitting on that toilet seat before you.
Well, here's
And
the thing, like-
diseases that they be
Do you
carrying.
clean your
in their
toilet
asshole.
seat at home?
I'm the only one who uses it.
Well, here's the thing, Liam. Here's the way I think about it, right? Like
Yeah. Go on.
the flesh on your butt, or the skin rather on your butt, like it's just the same as anywhere else, really. It does have a tendency to get more sweaty,
It's very close to the news.
but like people,
Can I ask Liam
Ah!
what you're doing to clean the toilet?
So, well, is it my time to discuss how specific my specific
Yeah.
scenario? Okay,
Go for
well
it,
then
go
you
for
guys can't interrupt me from beginning to end.
okay.
Oh, it's gonna annoy me. All right, go.
So I walk in. Urinal choice. This is vital. Okay, so I want to
mean
go
stall?
somewhere.
He had one
Stall
condition, Jack.
Yeah, but he said urinal. Who's shitting in a urinal?
Yeah, but he said don't interrupt it.
choice. In a stall. All right.
Yeah.
Sometimes I shit in a urinal. It's not for today. Stall choice is essential. You want to go somewhere central, but you don't want to be in between anyone. Like if you can try and get, if there's a row of 3 stalls that are empty, you go for the middle one of that.
Okay, that's
Being against the
interesting.
wall is generally the disabled toilet, and I don't feel comfortable using the disabled stall.
I think that's probably fair.
One that's not.
Wow, I already have so many counterpoints there. I can
I'm okay with people choosing a different one. It's fine. Like, I'm not stressed about my urinal choice. It's just one stall choice. It's just generally one. You find your favorite. You stick to your favorite. Okay. Now, upon entering the stall, okay, and you've closed the door and all,
Yep.
the first thing I do is I get about 3 or 4 squares of toilet paper, and I'm wiping the toilet seat to clean it. All right, that's step 1.
Okay.
About 3 or 4 squares, something where I'm not filling up the toilet with the paper. Okay. Now, step 2 is exactly right. I fucking line that shit with toilet paper. Okay. I do the back
Wow,
first.
okay.
That one sits underneath everything else, right? So it's less likely to fall out. Then you do the front, and then you do both the sides, okay?
Yeah.
You want to use the minimal amount of toilet paper to whatever is necessary, okay? And then you shit, and then you're done, all right? And all the things about noise and stuff like that, yeah, fair enough, no worries. But I don't understand how people can be in can be in a store like a public bathroom and not freak out about how much fucking disease is going to be on just a random toilet seat. I don't understand how people just don't care.
Do you get rid of the paper once you're finished with it?
Absolutely, I flush it all down the toilet.
Right, so you're using your hands to put the paper down and then get rid of the paper.
He can wash his hands, though, in fairness. You can't really wash your
course.
ass as easily.
I do wash my hands upon leaving the bathroom.
Right, that's fine. But like, what is it on that toilet seat you're so scared of sitting on?
Any form of... that's a shit bounce. Any form of disease.
Like, what do you mean?
There's a lot of diseases around the genitalia area.
Genitalia, I guess, but this is just.
They're not rubbing their
He's
genitals
not
on
rubbing
it.
his nuts on the toilet seat.
But there's contact. There's absolute contact.
Not really.
Whew.
If you've got contact with your nuts to the toilet seat, that's just slightly unusual.
There's
That got
periods
real
of
messy.
contact at some points. Not with the.
I don't think there
necessarily
is.
Not with your balls, but just your asshole and all the areas
No,
around
it's
your
just your
asshole.
butt. It's just your cheeks.
Shut down, no booze. I can't do it. But even the cheeks are fucking gross, man.
Are they?
I'll
They're
explain.
fucking
I'll
filthy.
explain in a second what I think about it. The way I rationalize it.
Nice win.
Alright, you ready?
Also, can I quickly say, Aki, sorry. Just
Good
quickly,
win, by the way.
I disagree about your stall choice being central. It's always far left or far right.
No, I don't like that.
I
understand it.
also will say that it is purely dependent on the state of the toilet that is in the stall.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, that is 100% vital. You got to have a little low peep, you know, see whether it's see whether it's fucked
100%.
up. Fucked up, you're leaving it. You're going to the next one. If it like that's number one priority. That's absolutely because it doesn't matter where the toilet seat is if it's the only one that's not got shit on it.
My other argument is that generally, I'm only using a public bathroom to shit if I desperately need to. So
Yeah,
I generally
absolutely.
don't really have the time to be putting that paper down. I just need to go.
Yeah. Okay. See, this is I never used to go, and then without a bathroom, I had to go to a public bathroom all the time.
Right.
And so this is the little thing I've devised. And now I feel very comfortable. Now I'm at work on my lunch break. I'm like, yeah, I can use shit.
I was touching on it earlier, but I'll explain why I don't tend to care about a public toilet seat. Whether you like it or not, someone's butt is generally the same amount of germ-ridden as someone's hand. You know what I mean? In fact, a hand arguably more, because you touch all sorts of shit. We might have touched some unsavory stuff, you know? We've touched doorknobs that like thousands of people have touched. So why is a doorknob like fine? Like you'd touch a doorknob without thinking twice.
I agree. I 100% agree.
But then you'd line your
Why is it that specific thing that you
toilet
have to line?
seat.
But there's millions of other things that are like more hidden that you
This
don't.
is unreal to me. This is unreal. You're saying, you're like, oh, you know, what if your hands touch your genitals? Then you're going to be afraid of the hands, right? But you're also saying, fuck, if there's genitalia touching it, fuck it. Who cares, dude? Just put your ass on it, you know?
What? No one is
No,
touching
never
a toilet
says it
seat with
doesn't.
genitalia.
It never touches the
talking
toilet
about?
seat, dude.
It absolutely does.
No, it doesn't. You're sitting down weird then. Straight up.
What are you talking about? I just sit down on the toilet.
It never touches the seat.
Dude, it's not just about when you scratch your balls. It's all the area around your asshole, all the cheeks. It's
You
fucking
count that
gross,
as
alright?
genitalia? Why?
Because your ass is fucking part of your genitals.
It's not.
Your private part. It's just, it's like, if I can control it, why not just do it instead of not do it? I don't see a
But
reason
then
for
why
not
aren't you
it other
doing
than
it
Because
for
it's
everything
like-
else?
it's-
Why aren't you doing it
yeah.
for every doorknob? Why aren't you doing public
Because
things?
Why
I
aren't
can
you wearing
wash my
gloves?
hands. I can wash my hands. But I
You can
can't
wash your
my
ass. You can, you
not
can.
Yeah,
in
you just
public,
have
I
a
can't.
shower.
Not in public, I can't.
No, but
What,
like
you
showers.
Think the time between you've sat down and showered, germs have eaten up everything. Love. Like,
Are you out of your mind?
I think this is the first time I've
No.
completely disagreed with
No,
your.
what are you talking about? You're saying, eat moldy bread, right, and then just fucking wait till it goes to your stomach. But before then,
We're not eating anything.
No. Just the germs just take some time. So just don't even fucking fret. Just do whatever you want, and then just poop it out later. It's all good.
So you think as soon as you sit down on a toilet seat, you make contact, there's bacteria there that you're gonna fucking, I don't know. I don't even know how it works.
Exactly, you don't.
But I'd be willing to bet a doorknob, right, is far
Yeah.
more germ-ridden than a toilet seat.
Yeah.
I'd be willing to bet money on that.
So you're saying, fuck it, who cares? Just like I don't see a reason not to do it other than being time constrained.
Yeah, well that's 100%
That's
it.
exactly it.
Like,
I don't
it's
wanna do
it's
it.
If you had all the time in the world, you're gonna do it, or you're not doing it?
if I had like all the time and money in the world, I would bring around like a cushion with a hole in it and like
Exactly.
get comfortable. I'd bring a back cushion.
Yeah, 100%.
I'd get some like great plan on my phone
You're
so I could
putting me on the
watch.
spot where it's like you're not allowed to do.
If I'm just off to take a shit, like I'm just gonna take. It's kind of gross anyway.
That's
like
insane. That's insane. I don't
I
understand.
think most people will be on me and Aki's side.
I agree. I don't think
I
most
think-
people care that
I
much.
think 99% of women are on my side because
No, I
they sit
disagree.
down.
100% disagree. Because women's bathrooms are clean.
Are you fucking out of your mind?
They are cleaner.
To ours,
Dude, they're
compared to
dirtier than
ours,
men.
they're the
They're
fucking
dirtier than men's.
Like,
They're dirtier than men's.
disagree.
Any woman's going to agree with me.
I can't say I'm an
Completely
expert. I'm not
1
gonna
million
lie.
percent agree. I clean bathrooms. Women's is so much worse.
Maybe this is all a result of like PTSD from cleaning bathrooms.
Yeah, it could be.
Oh,
yeah.
I did this well before I was cleaning bathrooms.
Would you say in general, Liam, you're a fairly germ conscious person?
I'm not OCD.
Yeah, you're not like outstandingly germ.
No.
No,
conscious.
you're very clean.
You're just
I think
weird
I'm
about-
conscious, but I'm not germaphobe.
I need to think.
I find
right,
it, yeah,
if you do
because of that.
research and tell me what things can be, you can get from
What
sitting
you can
on a
get
toilet
from sitting
seat,
on a toilet, yeah.
then maybe I'll change. But I'm just
Okay.
like, I don't understand what can be carried through just ass cheeks.
The one thing that does concern me, the only thing, would be the fact that people like don't put the lid down, not the lid, sorry, the bit you sit on down, and they take a whiz and like it splashes. But I figure in public toilets, most people don't take a whiz in a cubicle. They.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I do as well. But I mean, I feel like if someone's taking a whiz in the cubicle, they know what they're doing. You know, they're accurate.
I think if there's someone using the urinal, but no one's in a stall, I'll go to a stall. And then if
Yeah.
there's no one in the bathroom at all, I'll use a urinal.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, what were you gonna say about stall choice, Jack? Where would you pick?
Oh, you don't like. You usually go far. You usually go.
What?
If you're walking in and you've got like however many just spotless cubicles, clean as.
Oh, I'm taking the handicap one.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, I go to the
That's
handicap
bold.
bathroom at uni.
I'd just probably go the furthest from the door, honestly. Or if there's a window
furthest from the door
near
is
a
fine.
window, you know, if someone comes in, tries to attack me, can
in
jump
the
out the
middle
window.
is guaranteeing that someone's gonna have to sit close to you,
Yeah,
which is why central makes no sense to me.
basic maths.
You don't want people near you, and when you're sitting in the middle, it's like almost guaranteeing someone that'll be close to you.
I prefer being somewhat central because I don't like being closest to the door, and I don't like being furthest from the door because the stall furthest from the door is usually the most fucked up one. It's fucked up.
Then that's different. You just
Yeah,
you
yeah.
might as well check it. I do
Boom.
really support Aki
God, fucking
being like,
damn.
if you're going to take that much time to cover the toilet seat, shouldn't there be other things that you're also covering?
I think people just have a real stigma about
Yeah, there's just a stigma
bathrooms.
about toilets.
Where in
because
reality,
toilets
it's
should
like
not.
it's
I
No,
not.
in reality,
I
there's
think it's
stuff that's much dirtier.
Like I agree,
fine.
toilets can be disgusting, and you
100%.
then apply that logic
Here's a
to
question:
any
if
toilet.
you see a toilet seat that's got a little bit of pee on it, are you wiping it?
I'm wiping it. Yeah.
Absolutely, I am.
Okay, that's fine. No, I mean, like, I didn't know if you're the kind of person that just wasn't going to touch it at all and go to another one.
Oh, if it's just piss, yeah, I don't give.
Right, so then what's the difference between touching someone's piss and,
No.
like, touching a toilet seat with your ass?
But he'd wipe it and then he'd put his little squares
I'm wiping
down.
It, I'm wiping it with toilet paper. I'm not touching it at all.
And do you really think toilet paper is going to stop whatever's on that toilet seat?
Yeah, you know what? Why not just do nothing? That's better.
But,
I mean, if you're
do you
gonna,
really think it's worth... Because I don't think it's really
Is
protecting
it
all that
worth
much.
the 10 squares and the fucking 3 seconds it takes? Like, it's just... for
I
me,
mean,
it's
that's
like-
maybe you've got it down to an art that I just
Yeah,
can't
but
fathom
it definitely would not take me 10
because
seconds.
Really?
Not
Yeah.
at all.
Oh, it takes me like 10 seconds.
10
And then you're all
squares,
slidey on the seat.
and you got to make
Not
sure
slide,
every
slide,
inch is
slide.
covered. Have you
then, like,
considered
get up
investing
to
in
the
one of
bottom,
those
it's,
like?
stuck to your arm. I don't know.
You want to take a photo of it next time?
Yes,
I
yes.
don't like it.
Please send me a photo. I do.
When you
I
talk
don't
about it, it upsets me.
You should invest in one of those things that are in every like old lady's house. It's like a toilet cover, and I'm just doing poorly. It's alright, it's just not our game. We'll get him next time.
I waited for you to smack this.
Out 50-50 me 3 times. That was not one of them. I was too late, but
Whee! I was off.
3 of their goals have been hot dog.
Are there any other aspects of your life that you get very clean with? Do you think?
Very clean. With.
Kind of unusually antsy
clean.
about.
Because you're in the minority.
I don't think I am.
I think you are.
I really don't think I am. I think with men, yeah, I'm in the minority. But honestly, I don't think... With
You think a lot of women put down the squares?
100%.
I have seen it. Like, I do know it's a thing.
They put toilet paper everywhere, dude.
Don't think I've met anyone who's done it.
We don't know. We really don't know.
Yeah.
Like, none of us can say it's definitely one or the other.
That was
really.
That van guy, get out of here. I think as I've grown older, I've started to like understand a lot of things just really don't matter.
Yeah.
Like, it would have really stressed me, I think, public toilets and even public showers, even stepping in a public shower. I used to wear thongs. Yeah. And now I'm like, I don't really care. Like, do you guys, what do you think of public showers, like if you're camping?
Not bothered too much.
I find that so weird that you care about the toilet and then you don't.
Insane to me,
that's
Liam.
feet. Like, do you know how disgusting feet are?
But I don't, like, that's the place where you clean.
I guess it is getting washed away, but feet are like, and there's the bit that's not getting washed away. Like,
I think
really,
feet are 10 times worse.
Yeah, it's like, what about the gross bit where you're putting your clothes on?
From feet?
What can you get from butt cheeks?
But I don't understand how your argument holds for feet. If you're so, like, if you're taking down ass cheeks.
I feel like there's a lot more
I'm not
foot diseases than ass cheeks.
Because I'm not someone that would wear thongs in the public shower either. What I'm saying is, you can't disagree with feet, but agree with ass cheeks.
I absolutely can, and I am.
No, that is nuts.
Public showers are a place to wash.
Also, top bins is
toilets.
Okay.
Are a place for your fucking shit. Showers are the place to wash.
But what about...
The toilet seat isn't a place for your shit.
Yeah, the toilet seat isn't a place for your shit, and the place where you get changed in a public shower isn't a place where you wash. You know what I mean?
Oh, the place where you get changed?
Yeah, you've got like a little bar where you put your clothes, you get changed, and then you walk into the actual shower bit. Would you go barefoot in that part?
I didn't when I was on campus, because we had a public shower.
Yeah.
And I wore footwear into that section and then took it off for the shower. I'm not wearing it into the shower. And
maybe you would.
Like, all of this like neat stuff. Like Jack said, I don't mind getting a bit dirty. I'm exactly the same. Like, if I get mud completely covering me and shit, I'm not gonna like throw a tantrum about it.
You just don't like butts, do you?
Butts are fucking gross, man.
I mean, they're alright.
If I have assurance that it's like a clean butt, then I'm fine. If it's a random stranger and I know it could be like a 55-year-old man fucking asshole, then yeah, I'm very against it.
Why is a 55-year-old man's butt any less?
Yeah. Like, but I mean, like,
any less.
If it's a partner and I know
acceptable
that she like is cleaned her ass superbly, then I'm not worried about sharing a toilet. Like, I'm not gonna wipe it down for that. But it's like, there's just so many strangers.
What about butt cheeks? It's so gross.
Yeah, what about it?
I don't understand.
Explain to us. Give us.
Do you guys just see it as like part of your leg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I mean,
Dude,
it
like,
depends
why
how
would it be
close
any
to the
different?
nuss we're getting, but.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any part that touches a toilet.
No. See, anything on the toilet seat I'm good with. It's kind of that inner ring, then it starts to get a little bit.
Yeah, and that never touches the toilet
Yeah,
seat.
exactly.
Okay, what about the back of the toilet seat?
When would we ever touch the back of the toilet?
No, what part of your ass is touching the very back of the toilet seat?
It's
I thought I'm
barely
only
even
side,
your.
I feel like I'm only side to side.
Yeah, it's barely even touching. Like,
go sit
you're
on it
maybe
now.
getting
Hold
your
on.
tailbone a little bit.
I'm gonna sit on it now.
Yeah, let's all go have a sit. We'll rendezvous in a sec. I'm back.
I did not go because I already know what it feels like.
Yeah, I feel like you've done your research. Yeah, no, I've got like just maybe the a bit of my tailbone touching.
You're sitting very far forward then.
Not really. Maybe I just have a little petite booty. I don't have enough pushing for the cushion.
For forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
My other thinking while I was there, so like, you're saying that on the toilet seat itself, there's, I don't know the right, is it germs is the right word, or is it bacteria? I don't know. What's the right word that you're scared
Well,
of?
bacteria are a type of... I'm not scared.
No, okay, just
I'm
help me out.
conscious.
What about the
Okay.
toilet seat strikes
At what
fear into your
point-
heart and leaves you restless?
At what point are the cheeks of your ass
Boys home.
like, when do they
Hey,
ever,
Hayden.
when have they ever exposed that, or how do they develop that, and therefore how is that then getting transferred onto the seat?
Oh, so you're saying my ass never gets dirty, so when I put it on a toilet seat, it's perfectly
I'm not
clean.
saying it never gets dirty. I'm saying how does it get dirty?
I don't think laying toilet paper down is the most... Like, if I brought my own cleaner and sprayed the seat and did all that shit, yeah, that's a germaphobe. I don't do that shit. What
Right,
I'm
of
doing is
course,
lying
but-
in the toilet seat.
So
just
then
to
it
get-
comes back to my argument. What's the point in putting the paper down when it's really not doing that much?
It's doing more than nothing.
Right, so it's more like a peace of mind thing.
No. I mean, I guess because I haven't researched into it.
This is making the argument that there's more germs in toilet paper, which makes me so
That's fucking ridiculous.
this makes me so happy.
That's ridiculous.
What do you mean? Wait.
Tell me that's not ridiculous.
I said I googled should I put paper down on a public bathroom toilet seat, and the first thing that came up is when a toilet is flushed, germs spring from the bowl onto the roll of toilet paper hanging nearby.
That is...
Because it's a material.
Also the seat.
Apparently, the seat is designed to not carry germs.
Yeah, it's a piece of plastic. What do you mean?
There isn't like I haven't
Toilet
found an
paper
article
is
that's saying it's
absorbent.
good to do it yet. Like legit, I'm looking for one.
I don't want to touch another man's bum. That's gay.
So, what do you do, hey?
I
Do you
put
put
toilet
seat
paper.
down in the... Oh,
Okay.
my
Okay.
God, no way.
Yeah, that's kind of fascinating. I think we need to ask more people. I think we need to bring
Yeah.
it to a wider crew.
Yeah, 100%.
Um,
I think everyone out of our mates, I think you're the only one that would do it, Shaq.
I'm ready for that.
Okay.
I was not expecting anyone else to.
No way. Do you actually?
I literally did it.
Yeah.
Wait, you
Tonight.
Oh
you
my.
lied?
I was at building 11
Yep.
and basement 1, and
Yeah,
I went to the toilet.
That's clean as shit.
No.
Bay 1 is clean as shit.
And I went to the toilet and I put some papers. Toilet
So
paper down.
you would line your toilet seat with toilet paper?
It's not my one.
Well, no,
This
no,
is
just a
unreal.
public
I'm
toilet
so
seat with
glad
toilet
that I've
paper.
got
Yeah.
another one.
This is insane.
I trust
Okay.
my parents to not be like. Have
Okay,
like
but Hayden,
parents.
what's the primary reason why you don't want to?
No, we're talking exclusively public here.
Yeah, of course. That's what I mean. So what's the primary reason as to why?
'Cause,
I
like-
don't know why you started searching. None of us.
I don't know.
It's all good.
Primary reason is that I know 100% someone has completely missed the
Why are
ball,
we in a game?
And-
What?
either pissed or shat on that toilet seat. And to be honest,
What,
I'd
and
rather
you don't think
put.
it's been clean since then? You don't think the complete white surface, like, not clean?
I've been to a toilet and
Just
just
because you don't
it's
see
the
any
whole
grime
seat.
doesn't mean that it's fucking clean.
the
But,
whole
like,
seat.
If someone's
I've seen the
figure
whole
of speech,
seat
if someone
wet
shit on a
with
toilet
piss,
seat, right?
And I'm like, alright, I have to wipe this down. And then
Yeah.
obviously I'm not putting my bum on that. I'm just gonna put a layer of toilet paper over it. So then
You've just
Oh,
wiped.
I'm so happy.
that's why that's why there's like toilet
wow.
seat like thingies. Those things.
Yeah, but
exist.
those are different.
They're exclusively for like very old women. Like,
Yeah,
let's
exactly.
be real here.
I'm a very old woman.
No, but let's say you walk in and it's like a very clean public toilet. Like you haven't seen any piss or shit. on it.
Yeah.
Just a nice public toilet where you can't see any visible.
Nice.
Like, are you always putting down toilet paper? Are you always lining the
Yeah,
bowl?
you're doing it regardless every time.
If it's a
Hey,
public
don't
bathroom,
quiet
yes.
me again. It's annoying. We need to talk.
Yes.
Always.
You do it every time.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. This goes deeper
This
than I
is
thought.
absurd.
This
I
is a
think it's-
conspiracy.
It's become like just a sense of like protection.
But like protection from what?
I don't know. It's just become a ritual. Ritual. I can't even say that word. Ritual.
Fuck, he's not defending it well. If he
This
can't
is
defend
blowing
it.
my mind to find
we'll
two people
bring up
in
what we
one
brought
night.
up to Liam. Okay, if you're doing that for a toilet, why aren't you wearing a glove every time you open a door.
That's a ridiculous.
Because
that's a
no,
ridiculous
I feel like
approach.
why is that ridiculous? A
Because
doorknob
you
is
can wash your hands anywhere.
a doorknob would be
Like
undeniably
any
more germ-ridden than a toilet seat.
Exactly.
Undeniably.
No, but it's ridiculous because in a bathroom they have fucking places to wash your hands. You can't.
No, but I'm just
walk up to the
saying.
sink and clean your ass.
You can do that when you get home.
Yeah, but it's fucking like the time difference is ridiculous. It's like saying.
But what's gonna
my
happen
mouth,
in that time?
My mouth is clean when I brush my teeth, so like my mouth is always clean.
But what's gonna happen in that
Because
time?
I'll clean it when I get home. It's like. What do you mean? What's gonna happen? You sweat?
You're not okay,
No,
Liam.
oh,
You've said earlier that you wash your hands maybe 3 times a day. You're gonna enter like a classroom, for example.
yeah.
Say you've got like a 3-hour lecture at uni coming up, and you open the door, go into the lecture. You're absolutely just gonna sit there and not give a single shit that you've just touched a doorknob that's probably germ infected by 1,000 like plague-ridden uni students. You're gonna sit there happily because that's a hand, and you're like, hands, yum. But
I'm actually mad.
What?
I'm
Because
so
his
mad.
argument makes sense?
No,
Yeah.
because you guys are so adamant with the fact that you're like, oh, ass is no problem, like no big deal, you know?
well,
Like,
I'm
I
just
don't understand
saying.
how you
We're
guys
not
can-
saying arse is a big problem. We're just saying because we don't care.
I don't
either
think
way.
either are
We're
a big
saying
problem.
in your case, it doesn't make any sense to care so much about one, but
One
not the
and
other.
then not the other.
Because they're completely different.
Why? Why are they different?
I would say they're different. A hand would be more germ-ridden.
I agree.
A doorknob would be more
I think
germ-ridden.
it's fucking preposterous. I understand your argument with hands being more germ-ridden.
Yeah.
But they're different types of germs. Like, you don't put your finger inside your ass and then open
You
the
don't.
door.
Yeah, yes, you do.
Different types
You
of
could.
germs.
You could stick your finger inside your ass. You know what you could stick inside your
What
ass?
logic
Your
are you
butt
basing
cheek.
that they're different types of germs?
I challenge you to put your butt cheek in your ass. You can't do it. Your hand, whoop, right up there.
Right on there.
You know what I mean?
Why
Like,
here? I need a second person.
yeah.
I'm just listening. I'm just taking it all in.
Your hand can touch all sorts of gross stuff. The only gross things your butt ever touches is a toilet seat.
Yeah, and I'm
Even
preventing
then,
it
it's
to.
just a toilet seat.
Yeah,
I
but
watched-
if no one's asses are unclean, then a toilet
what I mean,
seat's
exactly.
fine.
Everyone's ass is unclean.
Why?
No, no,
What
no,
are you
no, no,
doing
no.
with your
I agree with
ass?
that. I agree with that. If everyone's asses is perfectly clean, no problem.
How is your
No.
ass going to get dirty?
Exactly.
no guarantee.
Exactly. How is it getting dirty?
I don't understand
The
how you can,
only
like,
situation.
every ass in the entire world is clean. Is that what you think?
We're not saying that. I'm
No,
just saying.
no, I'm just saying compared to a
Sharing-
doorknob.
you're sharing a public bathroom with every fucking person in the world. You could-
Honestly, okay, another thing.
Yeah.
When I open the public restroom door, I try and open it from a place that's least going to be.
absolutely.
But
agree.
why is it just a
I do that
public
as
restroom?
well. No,
Why
I do
don't
that
you do that
with
with
every
every-
door as well. I do that with every door, but like that's almost a given. I thought everyone did that.
No, just open the fucking door.
Hey, stop! Why? I just don't get it. I always catch you fuckers watching this sick shit. This is sickening.
So if you have like a metal, like a push door, right? No handle, but you just like push it open. All right.
I'm just gonna push it.
I'm just going to push it, yeah.
I'm not gonna think about where I'm pushing it. I'm just
You
gonna
just push
open
it
the
at eye
damn
level?
door.
Just
I
wherever.
push-
I
push-
cannot tell you. I cannot tell you because it does not even cross my
Are you
mind.
bringing your tea towel out and putting it on the door and then?
Wow. Wow.
They blue tacked toilet paper to the door.
Liam just has a roll handy at all times.
Wow.
I'm laughing.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
I had to get
We
a
should-
funny in there.
We should treat this with more respect. I apologize.
Oh, that's good. Hayden, what do you do in a public shower?
Public showers.
Yeah, public shower. Do you wear thongs in? So, like, say you go camping and there's like a shared
Yeah.
shower.
Are you putting thongs on? Or are you just walking right in?
No, I don't give a fuck about my feet.
Right, so what's the difference?
Why'd you care about
First,
your ass over your
my
feet?
bum is close to a hole
So?
that leads into my body.
Right.
Okay, that right
That's
there.
absurd.
No. I'm going to disagree with you, Jack. That right there is like the first argument that I've heard that kind of makes a bit of sense. It is close to a hole, and like internal diseases are worse than external
What?
ones a lot of the
Oh,
time.
I thought
If I
Hayden
get-
was just pulling a funny.
If I get AIDS on my feet, it's not really gonna do much. But if I get AIDS in my arse, it's gonna ends in my asshole.
If I get cancer of the feet, I'll be fine.
I can just chop my. Okay, if I get cancer of the feet, I can just chop my feet off.
But cancer of
if
the
I get
sphincter.
cancer
Oh.
Talking, you're digging the hole.
Obviously, I have to chop my whole ass off, which is going to be a bit of an issue.
I didn't realize you were so okay with chopping your foot off. My bad.
No, but okay, I will say.
Against more protection against diseases, like just any form of.
I'm absolutely gonna argue against
Yeah, I
that.
agree.
I'm not gonna wear gloves.
on a
I'm not gonna
basis that it
use.
takes
I don't
some
use
time.
any fucking
But like, I don't understand if someone
antiseptic creams.
Nice
like-
bitch.
Thank you.
I think you get that.
If I don't care that much, I don't care. Like I've got a limit. Like I'll wash my hands after I do stuff. I'll shower, but I mean I don't use any antiseptic cream things. What do you call them? Like
But like no, but like, my point is like, how can you be angry at someone for protecting themselves more?
Dude, we're not angry. We're just confused that like
it's just
I think
heated
guys are, like,
debate.
mad that people did this.
not at all.
I'm just surprised. It's just surprising.
Just surprising
And we're
that
trying to
a
get
lot
to
of
the
people
bottom
do
of
it.
the reasoning.
I couldn't care less.
Yeah,
if
I
people do it.
go
If
for it.
people
Like
want that peace of mind, just go for it.
yeah, like if
I'm
you're in the
just-
bathroom
I
next
just
time
get
and you're like,
confused
oh,
at the
Jack and Liam will
reasoning.
be mad. Don't even
Yeah,
I
could give two
don't have an
shits.
issue. Yeah. I
I'm
just
gonna,
don't
I'm gonna
understand
bring it
why
up
you
and
would.
laugh about it.
Usually
and
I
then
just go
roll
for
your
one
extra
shit when I
toilet-
go to the
thing of
toilet.
toilet paper under the under the stool.
Yeah, but see, Hayden, do you wipe it again after your first shit or the second shit?
Jack doesn't give two shits. I only have one shit.
Yes, we got the fucking joke.
No one reacted to it.
Yeah, there's a reason why no one reacted to it.
Please give me a more verbose reaction to it.
I think our main argument,
Thank
me
you.
and Aki, it's the whole if you care so much
Oh,
about.
fuck me.
I guess it's more just like wide butt cheeks.
Because they're
Hey,
my
man.
precious butt cheek.
But like, what? Why?
It does strike me as bizarre. Like
Okay,
Then
I've always hated public restrooms. I think it's a peace of mind as well. It's just one of like, what's the thing called? It's not necessarily helping, but it's like a
Placebo.
yeah, placebo.
Okay.
okay.
But I feel like you guys are doing it more than just peace of mind.
Um,
Well, actually, maybe you're not, because does toilet paper really just doesn't make that much of a difference.
well, I think it does.
You think or you know? Again,
No,
that's
I think
probably
it
just
does.
peace of mind. You probably haven't researched.
I haven't done any primary research.
Yeah.
I've not conducted any experiments.
I don't think I ever will, to be honest.
Did you read that article I sent? Liam?
No.
No, I couldn't understand.
that article's kind of silly though in a way.
Why?
It does. I do get what they're saying, but like,
If
actually,
it's if the germ's gonna splash on the toilet paper, obviously it's gonna splash on the toilet seat as well.
no. I think what they're
As
saying
germs
is like,
just slip off.
don't bother.
Wait.
But you are gonna like wipe your dick with the toilet paper. So if it's germ ridden, then like, you're fucked.
Because if that was true, then you're wiping the inside of your ass when you're wiping your bum.
yeah,
Right?
I think
With
it.
the
I like
toilet
it.
paper.
I'm pretty sure it is true that toilet paper would be more germ ridden than toilet seats. It
Yeah,
just
that's
makes
why
sense.
that's why they have the internal ones, like the ones that just don't sit on the open. And they're all the public bathrooms. I've
No,
used.
even an internal one, like
What?
yeah, because like
How does it get in there?
It's
Tell
gonna
me.
be
Well, you
more
don't
germ
know
ridden
how it's been manufactured.
because it's porous. It's porous, like it absorbs stuff. A toilet
You have
seat
no
is gonna
idea
What are
be
you
where
talking
it's-
about?
You have no idea where it's been to get to that point.
like I think
The
you
whole
underestimate.
argument was that it splashes onto the toilet paper, and when we say it has a plastic casing.
No.
we say,
I'm
no,
just
it
saying
still
in
splashes onto
general.
the toilet paper.
I'm saying.
No, I'm not saying that at all.
I'm saying in general, I'd say toilet paper would be more, like germ ridden
Germ-ridden
than a toilet seat because a toilet seat is hard plastic, right?
Yeah.
No,
And toilet
what?
paper, a toilet
So
seat,
hard plastic is less.
absolutely.
Is this
Less
scientifically
susceptible to
proven?
germs than paper. 100%.
Because germs are wet. Is that what you're saying?
No, not at all.
And
Are the
plastic-
germs-
hard plastic wipes off.
So when the
germs
germs are
more than-
floating around and it sees plastic, goes, "Oh no, not for me," and then it walks away.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Just wanted to clear it
Because
up.
oh no,
Yeah, we'll just put it in a language that I...
my arch nemesis, a toilet
It goes,
seat.
"Oh, sorry to disturb you, plastic," and plastic's like, "Oh no, it's okay."
It's
And,
okay.
and then the germ's like, "I'll be off on my way now to go infect the toilet paper," and then he's like, "Hey, you do that."
Yes.
And that's the end.
That's exactly it. That's actually, they that's how they make toilet seats less germ-ridden is they put little stickers on. They're like microscopic, so only the germs can see. But they have little signs that say, "Don't come here."
Is it like the no junk
germ-free
mail
zone
signs on mailboxes?
Yeah, exactly. It's like a germ. It says germ-free zone. It's like microscopic, and
So
the germs
who's the
see that.
mailman? Is the mailman delivering germs? And
Bring
then
it back on topic, please.
he sees the no junk mail sign, but it's completely scattered all over the plastic.
It's the little
like,
germ pixie.
Alright, I guess like no, I can't. So maybe sometimes
Boys, need to go full blown.
the mailman is like sometimes he'll be like a little bit like careless and he'll just put it on the plastic anyway.
It's the germ fairy. He delivers the germs to the little boys and girls. I'm just so surprised that like two people I know line their toilet seat with.
Up.
I'd be interested to know like the
I was gonna make
statistics.
the argument that I didn't think another person in Discord.
Yeah.
Well, statistically, it's 50% of people.
Don't search again, Aki.
No, I mean in the entire world.
You know, 50%. We've got a small sample pool right now. It's 2 out of 4, so it equals 50%. So obviously, 50% of people.
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry for questioning it.
Idiot.
Liam, read this.
This is Huffington Post. I don't believe anything from Huffington Post unless there are references below.
There are references below.
There is a
You
gif
try
of a
and find
polar bear looking at me right now.
You try and find a reputable source.
I probably would be able to if I searched
You
hard enough.
probably would be able to. What about Business
I'm
Insider?
sorry. I'm sorry. Your team has resorted to mockery of the voice. Okay. Can you note that one down, please, Judge? Thank you, mate. Just so we're all on the same page.
But just read the article.
The article references a Sun article.
Yeah, it's disagreeing with it.
That's so bad. It says, however, hygiene experts have said this is not actually something to be worried about.
I think they mean sitting on the toilet seat.
In fact, the chances of you getting sick from sitting on toilet paper or a toilet seat are very rare.
So yeah, it's 100% a placebo thing.
It is. So that's
Yes.
my argument is that, like,
Y'all silly.
that's what I mean. Y'all silly.
No, it makes me feel good.
It makes me feel good.
Here we go. All right, let me read this out.
What do you do?
Professor Val Curtis told the Huffington Post UK that any bacteria living on a toilet seat will be dead within an hour. Listen,
Within
keep
an hour,
listening to
within
me.
an
Keep
hour, within
listening
an
to
hour.
me. Let me talk. Some pathogens and viruses last a bit longer than that, she explained. But this is really an aesthetics issue because people feel disgusted by the idea of having their nether regions coming into contact with places that strangers' nether regions have come into contact with. It's much more of a psychological revulsion than a public health risk. The world is full of bacteria. When you flush a toilet, it spreads an aerosol of bacteria around the room, and yes, there will be more bacteria lurking on the walls and toilet paper. But bacteria is still not going to live very long on toilet paper, and the number of bacteria that there are is insignificant to public health.
So the moral of the story is save yourself 3
time.
seconds and sit on the
Straight up.
toilet seat.
I'm going to use images here to back up my case. You ready?
If you had a bad guy, right?
A
You
bad
said-
guy.
Yeah,
I
bad-
really like that this it just
You have a
immediately
bad
has
guy, right?
nothing to do with the
So
situation.
he's like a real bad guy, obviously, and he gets sent to jail. No wait. Where do you send bad guys?
To jail.
Yeah.
This man has just used the
And
toilet before.
How do you?
Alright? He's fucking
You know what I love about it the most? Liam just cuts off his reporter.
And you're telling
How
me
long did you
he
spend
just
finding
put
that
his
image?
cheeks all over that toilet seat, and you're gonna
So
walk into
what?
that toilet seat, and you're gonna be like, "Fuck it, I'd love to put my ass where your ass."
You
is
were
as
judging his appearance on his hygiene.
well. Yeah, I am.
I bet he's a really hygienic man.
Yeah,
I bet he
extremely
shampoos
conscious.
his chest hair.
You know what? You know what pisses me off most about this picture? He's got shorter hair, and I don't trust him. But the point
Alright.
is, if this man is just fucking sat in the toilet for 20 minutes,
I've
just
got a
dropping bombs.
I wouldn't care.
Just okay. So if you watched him do this for 20 minutes, right, and then you walked into the stall directly afterward, you're not telling me you're gonna just sit down on the toilet and be like,
I would.
"Good, who are the finest?" You're gonna tell me that there's no problem. You're not gonna have
Yes,
anything
I
to
am. The only thing that would repulse me is
Is the stench.
the smell. Yeah, that would put me off the most.
I've got a proposition.
Yeah.
Alright. We'll meet up one time. So maybe like next couple of days.
Yep.
And Jack,
Liam, stop.
stop!
Look at that dude's package. Holy shit.
Look at that package.
You're telling me that shit's not eating a toilet seat?
Look at that.
No, it's not.
package.
I don't think
Oh
that man uses a toilet. I think
Does
he's
he
going
have
right
undies
there.
on? Does that man have underpants on?
On air, Hayden's proposal.
Yeah.
That's a free willy right there. There's nothing
Set her
keeping that
free.
together.
else.
There's nothing packed. Alright, I
Hey,
got a
go.
proposition. Alright, so we'll meet up
Yep.
and Shag and I can watch obviously because we're against this. But
Yeah.
essentially what happens is that Jack and Aki,
Yep.
what they'll do, they'll pull down their pants and then touch bums and see
Yes.
how much they enjoy it.
Absolutely.
I
That's
mean,
insane.
I mean,
That's actually
And then-
insane.
And
I
then
take
you
issue
guys-
to that
and
for
then-
different reasons than
And then touch
hygiene.
and hold there for as long as
Aki,
you
I'll
would
honestly
normally
do
take a
it.
shit for.
Shut up.
I
Well,
would
that's great.
honestly.
Jack thinks like
Okay.
an hour long shit, so this is going to be a long conversation.
Let me
And
say
then Shag
this.
and I can watch.
Let me say this. If it didn't have other connotations, who
100%.
cares? You know what I mean? It's not a hygiene issue.
I 100% agree.
I'm sure Jack has a very clean ass.
Thank you, Aki. That's for sure.
Are you
Okay.
saying? Are you saying
This
you'd
is
line
against-
Jack's?
Would you do it? Would
Would
you
you-
do it?
I mean, yeah.
I'd do it.
Yeah.
Would you touch bums for an hour?
For
an
an
hour?
hour? Who's
Yeah.
sitting on a
Just call
toilet
it
seat
painful.
for an hour?
Alright, 10 minutes, 10 minutes.
What?
But
No,
still-
why? How
Valid.
long does it
I
take
think-
you to
I
take
think-
a dump?
Let's
How long
just
does it
say-
take the bacteria to transfer?
No, let's just say 90 seconds to make it awkward. It doesn't
Imagine
need to
if
be
I
long.
farted.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, what if you fart?
It's so funny.
If you went to Jack's house, would you line the toilet?
Yeah.
Really?
If you've
Are
done that
you
at my
kidding
house,
me?
there's no way.
I, yeah, I do that in your house.
Oh my god.
What?
This is game changing.
Is going on. That
I
means you
share the
don't.
Okay,
with other people.
okay,
But that
okay,
means
Hayden.
you
But
don't
you don't do it at
think
your
we're
house?
Terry.
You don't do it at your own house, though, do you?
Yeah, that is insane.
Okay.
I don't share a toilet.
Oh, okay. Well, let's say
Hayden
Hayden. You
doesn't
don't do it
in
at your
his own
house.
Trust my parents.
Okay,
What
go
the-
touch
what
butts
the-
with your dad for an hour.
Exactly.
If
Exactly.
there wasn't any connotations to it,
Oh my god.
Check fucking mate.
Checkmate. Well played, Aki.
really checkmate. Because we're on the same
Biggest
level now.
checkmate in life.
Are you
Oh
really
my
telling me to
God.
touch bums with my dad?
Are you?
Do you
Told
do
me
you
once.
value your
One,
position?
He will go to jail for that. So it's
No, he
completely-
wouldn't. You're over 18. You're good to go.
Huge
It's
backpedal
not.
from Hayden. Game changing.
That's not a
life.
backpedal. There's legality issues. Not ed-
Okay, we'll get it court approved. We'll get it signed.
I'm confident that we won.
That's
I
too
mean-
funny.
I need more people part
I'll
of it.
tell you what I'm most keen for.
I think
Aki
we-
editing like my face on like a weird cartoon character just touching butts. Something.
I think we can all agree that toilet paper on a toilet seat is a placebo effect, and it
Yeah,
makes
but I don't think
it makes
Liam-
Shaggy and I feel safe.
No, Liam's doing it more for more than a placebo.
No, he's not.
I think he is.
Are you?
I mostly am, but like,
Wrapped up in that
there's,
next
there's
little
no
package.
there's no proof that sitting with your ass bare on the toilet seat's better for you. So like, I don't understand.
I'm not
Yeah,
saying it's better. I'm saying there's proof that it's inconsequential. That it doesn't make a difference either way.
I just think it's fucking gross. That man, you're looking at that man's eyes with a moustache.
You're judging him by his appearance.
Yeah, just I'm trying to get something in your mind, right? An image in your mind of some just fucker.
All right. Would you touch
Yeah,
bums
but
with
it
him,
should
Jack?
be by
Jack,
appearance.
would you touch bums with him? For
'Dude, the
20
touch bombs
seconds.
argument died. It
No, it
literally
didn't.
died.
Would you touch bums with him though?
I would touch bums with him.
Yeah, if I was
Wow.
forced into doing it,
What?
I would
If
do it.
no. The reason I wouldn't touch bums with him is not because I thought his bum was unclean.
Spot on.
What?
It's because
Spot
it's
on.
weird to touch bums. Like I'd shake
Spot
his
on.
hand.
I
Spot on.
don't understand how
I
you
touched,
guys...
like, I-
Okay, wait. Are you assuming that everyone in the world showers twice a day? There are people out there who don't shower full stop because they're like, I don't know, I think it just doesn't really work. So
That's
just, like,
true. But
natural
if they
body
don't
cleaning.
shower full stop, then they're probably not washing their fucking hands. So then the same diff. Like they're gonna spread germs, and I'm
But
gonna have to use
when
stuff
you-
they use.
So what you're trying to say is that just
they use, you can wash
you
your
give
hands.
up and you
No,
just
not if you're entering like a lecture hall
But
or
I'm
some
not eating in
situation.
a lecture hall.
No, you're not eating, but you're sitting there with the germs on your hand. You're not eating with your ass.
Exactly.
What do you mean you're not eating? Like, does the stipulation have to mean that it eventually has to enter your mouth? In which case, your ass can do whatever it wants because you're not touching your ass and then putting it in your
I'm
mouth.
actually really mad.
Why? Because me and Aki aren't mad
no,
at all.
I'm mad because I know I'm in the right and I can't prove it.
But like,
I'm just mad at myself.
that is purely the difference. Is me and Aki don't think we're in the right. We're just arguing the point. We don't care either way. But you feel very passionate about
Hey, I'm sure that gives you a position of power, doesn't it, you little bitch? I'm just emotional about my people.
I'm pretty
Right.
mad
I
that
associate with them.
the one person that joined the Discord was part of your team.
I kind of like it though because
Makes
it
it
really
even playing field.
spices things up.
It's not really fair. I think it's
Liam
full
does have people. He does have people. I didn't think you had any people, Liam.
Yeah,
But
you,
you do.
straight up said I'm gonna be the 1 in 100. I reckon it's. I don't think it's 50%, but I reckon if it's 40%, I wouldn't be surprised.
It's
40%
clearly more common than I expected.
who lined the toilet with toilet paper. I think it's around 40%.
To think, all
Because
these
I
years
think
of
most women
friendship,
do it.
all these years of friendship, I've been sitting across from someone who,
No,
oh
Morgan
my
is the
god.
only- Yes, good. I messaged. All right, Morgan. You know
thought
who's
anyone
really
may
good
be
for this
Aki.
stuff and who should be here more for when we're talking about this? Morgan. To catch you up to
Morgan's
speed.
gonna be
Yeah,
on
this is-
your side.
I know he will, but that's fine. All right. He might not be. He might not be. He's a clean
fine for
dude.
you.
No, Morgan's a clean dude. All right.
Whoa.
Liam. Okay. So Liam and
Wait,
Hayden.
just before you continue, you just called him a clean dude, so you're assuming that he's going to be on our side because he's clean.
Yeah,
Which means that you're
Yeah.
assuming
Yeah.
he's not.
if he values
dirty, which
cleanliness.
would be on your side. Being dirty would be on your side. Being
That's fine. I'm happy to be called.
I'm a dirty boy.
Just wanted you to point
All
that
right.
out.
Let
their
Lawless
argument-
say his side.
Oh, no, I just want to say what the argument is.
Okay,
Don't
okay.
be dirty, man.
I just want to say what the argument is, and then Liam can say his piece.
Well, how
The
about we just
argument-
ask him an open-ended
I
question
literally just
about it?
started talking.
Well, just ask him an open-ended question. What's his routine? And we'll get to know that.
No.
What bias?
No. Let me talk, please. Is that
So you
okay?
people are
Let the man
You
speak.
got 4 seconds, Jack.
Here, here.
Liam and Hayden put toilet paper around the toilet seat before they take a shit in a public restroom. Do you do this?
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh my
Do
god.
you know what? When I like travel, hand sanitizer on a bit of toilet paper and just rub it around the toilet seat.
Oh, it's so good.
Okay.
Then do you still
Do
line
you
it
do
with
it
toilet
every
paper?
single time?
If I it depends. If I'm in a rush, maybe not. But like if I got time, like at work, I do it every time because you know, like work is work.
Oh, yes!
You just-
Oh
you know,
my
you
god.
wanna- you
I'm so
when you're at
glad.
work, you want to take as much time on the toilet as possible. So like you wrap it up.
Okay, so that's a different argument. That's a different argument.
No.
It's the same premise,
It's
though.
the
Same premise, Jack. Yes, because fucking public toilets are disgusting, bro. What do you think
Wow.
kind of germs is on there?
This is insane.
You know what germs I think are on there? Far less than on any doorknob. That's what I think.
There's literally a 2% chance that you can get herpes from sitting on a toilet.
That is
Oh.
absolute bullshit.
No
That's
one's thrown
bullshit.
out a statistic yet. This is
That is
sad.
Let me look it up.
There's like a
It's really
20%
low.
chance you
It's
get
really
cancer from
fucking
sitting
low.
on the toilet.
Yeah, but like, no, this is insane.
Holy shit, this is
Mate,
game
how's
changing.
that insane?
It is
Because,
insane
like,
because I barely
me
even
and
thought
me
this
and
was a
Aki's
thing.
argue-
Germs, they're organisms, right? They have to survive. They have to live. Some
Side
a
note,
germ.
I reckon Liam's having a bat right now. So how
Morgan, I
Liam's
was
on the
two-
toilet seat right now.
He's so happy.
Yeah, it was a 2v1 for a long time, and
then two.
And then it became a 2v2, and now it's a
I
3v2.
thought
Well,
Morgan-
the perfect environment for germs is like moist and warm.
Yeah, and a toilet. Well, okay. Here's the thing: a germ can survive on something that's kind of porous or like is a good environment to I don't know
Right, so
absorb
your
the germ
argument
in a
with
way.
toilet paper would be
Toilet paper would be a better. Oh,
What?
here we
Oh,
here we go.
Fraser's gonna hate this.
Phrases absolutely. I'm just saying, yeah, toilet paper would be a
I-
better
I-
environment than
Fraser,
a toilet
the
seat.
argument is: do you put toilet paper on the toilet seat in a public restroom?
No.
Yes.
Yes,
You're on
I
the
100%.
opposite
Fraser
side.
would not
You're
give a
three or
shit.
It's just a no. Absolutely
thank
no.
you.
Why? No, he didn't. Go
He left. Yes, I like that a lot. Thank you,
3v2.
Fraser.
3v3.
No, because he's left. He's obviously scared. He's
Yeah,
cowering.
but I mean, he's rested
running
his
with
No, I
case.
think the difference is me, like what we were saying, Morgan, is that me and Aki don't really care. It's
See things, Liam?
Yes.
Brad, we have a question for you.
See
Okay.
things, Liam?
No, shh. Listen to the question, okay? When you go to a public restroom to take a dump, right? A big fat steaming dump out your ass, do you line the toilet seat with toilet paper or do you just sit down and let loose?
I just go take a dump.
thank you. 4-3.
Excellent. Thank you very much. And probably
Brad's
not.
opinion.
Brandon.
Sometimes I do
Brad's
the
opinion is
the
valid.
toilet paper on top. I used to do that in high school.
But not anymore.
But then you matured
What
Yeah.
happened?
as a human.
No.
It's not necessarily matured, but they're more cleaner toilets. Like if you see it's like, oh wait,
Yeah.
no, yeah. If you see
So
it
it's
like on the
cleanly, yeah.
toilet lid, you just use like a bit of toilet paper and you wipe it on the toilet lid, and then you throw it down the toilet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you
I-
can
yeah,
you wipe,
actually,
but you
yeah.
don't line with
Yeah.
toilet
No, you
paper.
don't
You
line
don't,
it with-
you don't,
that's so
you
dumb.
don't line the toilet paper.
I think
I just
it's
remember
definitely
that
dependent.
off a
on the
video.
That's like a
Movie thing.
ha-ha.
Yeah, like
Okay.
it's fairly dependent, but Liam's doing it every time regardless.
I look at the cleanliness of the toilet that I'm in, and then I like make an estimate if I'm gonna get AIDS or not.
How do you do that by sight?
He's pretty good.
I'm old, you know. I'm
He's
88.
still.
So yeah, he changes these settings. So he's got like a little switch on his right side eye. It switches to germ vision.
Yeah, that's it. I am.
Got this new
He
contraption called
scans
Germ
the toilet
2000,
seat.
and it actually scans it, and it will show all the germs.
Yeah.
And if there's more than 50% of the toilet seat
So-
that's covered,
Morgan.
What you do is you lick the toilet seat first. You taste it.
and you test, like,
Morgan,
yeah.
we talked about this, right? We went, what are you doing in a public shower? Are you wearing in the shower? Or are
Wait,
you,
thongs.
Thongs,
are you
yeah.
wearing thongs in a public shower? Or are you just walking in barefoot?
Look, again, fuck. It depends, because like, if you've got tinea, then you have to.
Exactly. Okay, there we
Yes,
go. Tinea,
exactly.
something you can
Spontaneous
catch
is a
on your feet.
perfect Example.
Yeah, I'm not
I
as
love
bothered.
how-
I'm not as bothered by the feet.
What's the
Why?
difference?
Well, I'll give you
Because
the
I feel like
difference.
any foot infection is going to affect my feet. It's not going to infect my entire body.
I guess the
Yeah, you
anus
just chop your
is
feet
the
off.
gateway
That's
of
it.
life to
You
your
can't
body.
chop your ass off.
I think it's purely just like a mental thing
I think
about
it's purely psychological.
it's like a social conditioning kind of the genitals and the butt are like ewy.
See, here's how I started doing it. I never ever did it because I never ever went to a public toilet.
Yep.
Like ever.
But as you age,
Like no, like for a long time. Like I don't think I went to the bathroom in high school.
Wait.
Ever.
Wait. I'm exactly the same.
And
Yeah.
then when I was forced to go to a public bathroom because I didn't have a bathroom, I'd heard about people putting
Can
it down,
I-
and I was like, well, I may as well do it to like be more safe than if I didn't do it. Even if it's the off chance that it does like make a difference, then I may as well do it.
I find this funny because Liam's actually mad, but me and Aki
Okay.
had a good time.
No, I'm mad. I openly admit that. I'm emotionally
whereas how we
invested
all
in this.
take a seat and just
When I
have
brought
a
up
wank
the
together.
conversation, I did not think that I'd get emotionally invested.
Everyone get on your toilet seat. Come on.
Aki, you passed
Oh.
2K subscribers.
I was
Yeah.
been over that margin for a while, man.
I have. I actually gained quite a lot while I was on hiatus, and then I lost a lot when I uploaded. Which is always going to happen because people remember their sub to you and they're like, "Wait, he's not playing Overwatch." Anyway, let's quickly put a lid on this debate because I think I have. So your kind of argument, Liam, is why not? Why not? Like,
Strong argument.
Is it?
I think it is. And I
May as
think
well.
our confusion, Jack and I's confusion is if why not that, then why not other things involving cleanliness? And your kind of
Exactly.
response to that is you feel different about your
Yeah,
butt than you do
I
other
feel
parts.
different. I can't.
And I think Jack and I
put it into
don't
a
feel
sentence.
different. And I
Yeah.
think that's the where we disagree.
agree.
I can deal with a lot of gross things as long as they're not like directly going to harm me health wise. And I feel like sticking my ass on a toilet seat is
I-
never going to harm me health wise. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of good with it.
Is this being recorded?
Yeah,
Can you make this a video?
absolutely.
Wait, I didn't have my.
Not another.
Wait, I wasn't using my good mic. Can we?
It's all right.
Can we like redo it with my good mic?
Yeah, let's just redo the whole
Alright, give me a
discussion.
sec, give me a sec.
No, that was like an
No,
hour-long
no.
discussion.
Hang on,
Just
start from page 7 here, guys. All right, you got that?
Alright.
Okay? We'll
Alright,
start
got this.
from what the fuck do you mean?
Alright, I'm back. Okay. There.
You want to aim? All right, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, a little bit of silence so we can edit it in, and then. What the fuck do you mean?
Oh, that is an absolute stitch up.
That's fucking horseshit. Even Hayden agrees with. Hayden, why have you gone silent now?
I don't know what happened.